Okay.
I still love it. I still think it's one of the best ever superhero movies. I think when I watched it 2 years ago, I hadn't seen it in forever. I think
You were
I
more...
was really surprised by how engaged with it I was.
Well, and I would say 2 years ago would have been a great spot for you to be overly saturated with a lot of superhero content. And we've had a little bit of a respite. I think people have heard us all screaming, less.
Yeah, I know. Listening to the old episode from 2018, like that was when, and
Had Endgame come out?
No, it was like Infinity War was about to come out. But
Okay.
back then it's like, Marvel, the biggest company, the biggest movie studio in the world, they're doing great. Everything they do is great. We love it. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Disney. Thank you, Kevin Feige.
It was definitely a bubble, and it burst, and we all felt it.
And it violently burst. And now I watch these X-Men movies and see how much smaller they are, how much more personality they have, how much more grounded they are, how much better the action is. I find them so much more appealing than anything the MCU has put out in years and years.
I like how few resources they have. I mean, they have at the same time these amazing facilities and a jet, but there's just so few adults. And I get that that's actually probably a product of the lower budget. But as soon as they capture in the second one, the professor and Laser Eyes, Cyclops, I like that immediately. I went, who's gonna help? There's can you get a kid? That's not ethical. I just like that they kind of all stay together. We're not like, and over here we're catching up with the Hulk, and over here we need to check in with whoever.
I know.
It's just, it all feels so, I feel the panels of the comics go by. Like, it's like, can we just stick with the core people here?
In X2, the big climactic action sequence at the end, you are cutting between multiple different people, but they're all in the same thing, working toward the same goal.
That's different. While Wolverine is going through his epic fight, I'm thinking they really could use you over by the dam area.
Yeah.
But so his absence is missed. It's not like he shows up and I'm like, oh yeah, this guy's in this fucking franchise. Let's go. Also, it's nice to have two old men and for them to kind of be, I don't know, I feel like it's such a young person's thing, but in these movies, there's these two old dudes who started all this and they kind of get to, they're important and they stay important, and we're not like just like, oh, remember when Gandalf was alive or whatever the fuck it is.
My number one favorite thing about these movies is that you have these two old British theater actors with amazing faces being allowed to drive the plot to just hold the screen, just their old fucking faces on screen with so much gravitas, so much character.
What are you showing me? Oh my God, that's so sweet. They both have bowler hats and they read books together.
I just put up on screen a bunch of pictures of Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, who are, of course, are real life best friends.
Look at their little faces.
They have lots of cute pictures. But yeah, they became best friends after they worked. They knew each other already, but they became close on the set of X-Men because they're like, there's a lot of downtime on a movie like this, so we just sat in the trailer.
Look how sweet
drank
I can't
tea.
take it. You should have warned me.
Sorry.
This is how people must feel when they see like a kitten.
Yes.
Lacey
Lacey likes when actors are friends.
I love it.